Hi there, I'm Jennifer.
Hello, it's me, Reed. Welcome.
Welcome. We're here for a Living Faith at Home listening practice.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to listen with Psalm 85.
Right, from the NET version, New English Translation.
Awesome. So I have a notebook here and a pen because I like to keep a few little notes for myself. And if you're in a position to do that for yourself, I'd invite you to make some notes for you as you listen along.
Or if you're just listening, driving, or something, that's also okay.
Listening, falling asleep.
Yeah, don't fall asleep while you're driving.
Not while driving, but if you're listening in your evening routine as a relaxation space, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
So, as we listen to Psalm 85 today, let's pay attention first for a word or a phrase that stands out to us.
Yes. Shall I read first? Sure. Okay, I'll read first. Psalm 85. O Lord, you showed favor to your land. You restored the well-being of Jacob. You pardoned the wrongdoing of your people. You forgave all their sin. You withdrew all your fury. You turned back from your raging anger. Restore us, O God, our deliverer. Do not be displeased with us. Will you stay mad at us forever? Will you remain angry throughout future generations? Will you not revive us once more? Then your people will rejoice in you. O Lord, show us your loyal love. Bestow on us your deliverance. I will listen to what God the Lord says. For God will make peace with the people, God's faithful followers. Yet they must not return to their foolish ways. Certainly, God's loyal followers will soon experience deliverance. Then God's splendor will again appear in our land. Loyal love and faithfulness meet. Deliverance and peace greet each other with a kiss. Faithfulness grows from the ground, and deliverance looks down from the sky. Yes, the Lord will bestow good blessings, and our land will yield its crops. Deliverance goes before God and prepares a pathway.
So as I listen today, I notice, first of all, that my brain is very distracted. So the grocery list, the this, the that. And that's why we practice. But some of the words that drew my attention several times were faithfulness. I think that was in there a few times. Deliverance and loyal love. I think. I'm
okay. That's what you came away from. You came
the
away
ones.
with those things, so that's okay. Yeah. All right.
What did you notice?
Some similar sort of things. A bunch of words, like you said, faithfulness. And there was that one section where it's like, are you going to be mad forever? And then it sort of is this weird twist where then your people will rejoice in you, as though we rejoice in God never stopping being mad. That isn't what it's being mad. But it's just sort of a query, like, are you going to be mad forever? I know I screwed up, but are you ever going to relent? But also that we will rejoice. God will revive us. God won't stay angry forever, whatever that means. And deliverance goes before God and prepares a pathway, and that it comes down to that for me anyway. Those are the things that stuck out. That's kind of all over the map.
Well,
there
and
you
there's
go.
that sense of feeling like when our circumstances are bad, uncomfortable, challenging, there is part of the narrative in our humanity is to say it's because God's angry with us. And so that's interesting to me too, that there's a metaphor there, whether it's accurate or not. Let's listen again. And this time I'd invite you to pay attention for something that calls you forward. Let's listen for an invitation to be, to become, to do something perhaps practical or doable. O Lord, You showed favor to your land. You restored the well-being of Jacob. You pardoned the wrongdoing of your people. You forgave all their sin. You withdrew all your fury. You turned back from your raging anger. Restore us, O God, our deliverer. Do not be displeased with us. Will you stay mad at us forever? Will you remain angry throughout future generations? Will you not revive us once more? Then your people will rejoice in you. O Lord, show us your loyal love. Bestow on us your deliverance. I will listen to what God the Lord says, for God will make peace with God's people, the faithful followers. Yet they must not return to their foolish ways. Surely God's loyal followers will soon experience God's deliverance, and then God's splendor will again appear in our land. Loyal love and faithfulness meet. Deliverance and peace greet each other with a kiss. Faithfulness grows from the ground, and deliverance looks down from the sky. Yes, the Lord will bestow good blessings, and our land will yield its crops. Deliverance goes before God and prepares a pathway.
The invitation, or whatever, is I will listen to what God the Lord says. That was what sort of struck me. It's right in the middle there. So a lot went before and a lot came after, but that was it's I will listen to what God the Lord says. So it's to listen, and it's emphatic. I will listen to what God the Lord says. It goes on to say about God will make peace with me, and regardless of our differences, God will make the effort to make peace. So I will listen to God, and that was the invitation: listening to God, no matter what has gone before, my upset with God for not always doing what I want, etc. Mm-hmm. So that was the invitation. I will listen to God.
Thank you. This is a process. The listening process is a process, and so today I find myself scrambling for, oh my goodness, what's it going to be? What are the words that are going to speak to me as an invitation? And in that, I hear the Spirit saying, just trust the process. Just trust the process. I don't have to have specific words from this psalm. I don't have to have a specific big thing to do or bare minimum goal either. I just need to trust the process and trust that in that God is at work in my life, in our lives as a family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm curious, what do you hear? What do you notice as you listen along today?
Mm-hmm. Let us know.
There are many ways that we would love to hear from you, and perhaps today might be a day where you would like to get in touch with us through our website. The contact form there is a great way to be in touch with us. Or if you're watching this podcast on Facebook or on Patreon, you could drop a little note to us in the comments below.
Yep.
Or if you're listening by podcast, just do a nice little connection to us by email. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being with us today.
See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.